Nationals in Waitheville, Virginia, at the Apex Center, and Josh Garbert brought us on out to cover his event. So Mod, in conjunction with Live RC, is going to bring you guys some awesome live coverage that you can follow on the Mod page, the SRS page, YouTube, and on liverc.com. And you guys can be following along with us all weekend long. Tomorrow is practice. Then we go on to Saturday, which is the main qualifying, where they're going to race all heads-up racing, which is going to be pretty sweet. And then we'll get into our lower and higher mains on Sunday. So without further ado, we'll bring in Josh. He's the main man behind this. Thank you, Josh, for bringing us out, man. This is so kind of lead us through how long that you've had this entire race going on.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Matt, for being here. We actually had the idea to come out here about 2 years ago, and this is our second Blue Ridge Nationals event in this facility. It's a great location. It was close and convenient. We were in a little spot where there weren't many indoor racetracks doing anything, so we decided to give it a shot. So this is the third event we've had, second this year, and yeah, just glad everybody's coming out. We've got a great turnout, for the event. Registrations are way up, and we're just excited to have everybody out here.
Awesome. Obviously, the track looks great. We'll flip on over to the cam here soon. Not quite yet, Dad. My dad's okay. I know I told you. Yeah, I did tell him to switch over. So you not only do the Blue Ridge Nationals, you have the Summer Sizzler, and then you got a couple others that you do, correct?
Actually, not yet. We've got a couple in the works. So far, we've kept it to Blue Ridge and Summer Sizzler, both in this facility, and we're looking at 2 additional events coming up in 2021. So more growth still to come, and more exciting stuff coming from Scale Racing Sports. So we're just out here trying to grow the sport, be a good leader, be a good participant within the sport, and continue it growing, and go from there.
No, I think obviously the track looks great. You had someone special come out from California as well, kind of do your track.
Yeah, absolutely. Anthony Westergaard and Factory Tracks came out and did a great job. I mean, we had a download of about 30 minutes, and what do you want in a track? What do you see? What are your thoughts? And all of that. And we were able to get him out here. He's done an awesome job. We've heard nothing but great comments so far on what he's built, and tomorrow we'll start putting it to the test.
So yeah, Factory Tracks, big shout out to Anthony Westergaard. Hit him up if you guys need some track builds. He's a great guy. With a cool family, and he supports the sport as well. And not only are we racing some 8 scales out here, but we're also racing 5th scale.
Yeah, absolutely. So I got this crazy idea. There was 5th scale out there, but you didn't see many events for it. And that was one of the things that I got kind of in tune with you and said, man, we need to hook something up. And so I kind of single-handedly took the hat and ran with it, at least out here on the East Coast, and tried to put together some big events. And we had a couple 5th scales at Summer Sizzler, but we weren't really able to race a whole lot. We've got a full field. We've got almost 12 for Blue Ridge this time around, and so it should be a good indoor arena race for the 5th scales. So.
No, I think it's going to be really cool. I think, at least in the United States, I remembered my friend, Gus Bakos. He had an indoor track in his backyard, which was really cool in Canada, though.
Oh, really?
But I think in the U.S., it's the first one that I've seen that's inside for 5th scale. So I think that's really going to be cool. We'll see if the noise is deafening, because I do know that they are louder, and we don't have silence pipes or anything like that. So we'll see. I'll be racing my truck this weekend as well. I've got a ton of parts coming along to also help the guys out in case they need anything. I got some MIP goodies here as well. But it should be an awesome weekend. I'm liking that you guys are doing kind of the race setup for it, so it's not just qual points in and of the fact that it's going to be IFMAR qualifying, but you're going to have to race to win kind of a thing and into the main. So I think that's going to be really cool. So kind of, yeah, we don't want to hold too many people up here, but just kind of showing you guys. We're just getting all the live set up. The audio seems good right now. We're gonna have who do we have on the mic for this weekend?
Ryan Cottle, he's one of our local guys who's been around for quite some time and done a lot of regional stuff. He's done a couple bigger events, but this is probably his biggest to date. So we're really excited to have him, and it should be a good show. And of course, yourself, and behind all the scenes with TV and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty exciting. We're just trying to spread the word. So anything that we can do to get everybody out here, like I said, it's going to be a good time.
No, most definitely. I think it's gonna be cool, and then we'll get some fifth scales out here. I know there's a lot of fifth scales that are around. It's just giving them a place to run. So kind of these indoor facilities is nice when you're traveling, and especially us guys when we're coming from the West Coast, we have to fly. That we're gonna make sure that we have a race, because sometimes when you get back east here, the weather can get pretty nuts. And I flew out to a race in Florida one time, and it just absolutely just downpoured there, and I think that was the last race that they kind of had. But we're protected from the elements here. Obviously, this is a very first class facility. We'll kind of show people around here very soon. But you've done, from what I see, an awesome job, first class, and definitely looking forward to the event growing in the future.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you again being here. The fifth scale thing is just growing. We're just trying to make it bigger. Obviously, we're fairly big with all the eighth scale stuff, both nitro and electric. We've got a ton of people coming out, but it's a good time. It's a reasonable cost. Parking's free, camping's free, admission. You pay for your entry fee. You race longer here than you do at any other arena race, and so it's really worth the bang for the buck, and we just have a good time out here.
Most definitely. Well, thank you so much, and we'll kind of lead people around right now.
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, guys, so you can kind of see the whole facility here is just very first class. They've got obviously I don't know why my Zoom isn't working. Hold on, let me connect my Zoom here for you guys. That would help. There we go. So that's kind of staging area over there. They've got a super nice pit lane here. Track looks awesome. Obviously, you have the main straightaway here. You come into basically a 4-pack there. Looks like it's going to be a double-double, maybe a triple-single for those electric 8 scales if they go wide, but there's a hump as you kind of go over, if you guys can see. So some guys will go inside, some might go wide, maybe even a quad for some 8 scales. You got a nice double coming into another double, kind of shoots you sideways there, back into another double. Lots of doubles. We got another one, and then a big kicker double that will shoot you up really high into your landing, and then come on over here. We have another double back into, I believe that's like a step up little single, whatever, right there, and then come back down the straightaway. So obviously the track is very large. Thank you to beachrc.com for sponsoring, as well as all these guys back here. I see. That's all your sponsors there. Beach RC, JQ Racing, Assault RC, Ultimate Racing. I think that's basically all Beach RC. They do a lot for the community out here. We got Mod. We have Live RC. We've got One Up Racing. And then they got the local Scoop. All right, I like it. Ameriprise Financial, Queen City. So a lot of these guys, kind of local businesses, tossing their hand in, which is way cool. We got Tractor Supply and those guys over there. So it looks like they got the cones out here. I'm sure that we will, for the marshal positions, I'm sure maybe stuff will change as we go. But practice will be tomorrow. So what's really cool is we got a new camera for this weekend. We will have a pit cam, which will be pretty cool. So that will show kind of the cars coming in and out. And then we've got kind of the driver's cam. We'll have an overhead fisheye cam. And that one, we weren't able to get the left-hand side there because the track is just so wide, and we just can't get the depth on it that we need for the full fisheye. So we did our best. I climbed up there, risked my life to get that main camera up there on top. So should be pretty good. We ended up my dad flew out here with me as well. He's going to be helping me out all weekend. We're going to race some fifth scale. Make sure to visit modspeedshop.com, obviously. Look at that, modspeedshop.com. So I'm going to try and see if you guys have any sort of questions. I don't think so. I think it's just like track looks amazing, track looks good. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun here, guys. Make sure that you tune into the live feed all weekend long. And it should be a good weekend. We just got everything set up here. Ended up flying in last night. There was another 2-hour drive from Virginia to here. We flew. No, I'm sorry, from North Carolina to here, and then we have to drive back and everything, obviously, on Monday. So basically, we're all set up. We got all the cameras set up. Hopefully, you guys are going to like the coverage this weekend. Some 5th scale and 8th scale action. More 8th scale action, obviously. Kind of more of an exhibition type of class, I'm thinking, for 5th scale. But we're heavily into that as well, as you guys know, and want to help out the guys out here. So we'll be helping out guys with some products, some mod product out here, and some other goodies that we do have to keep these guys running. Special thanks to all the sponsors, obviously, and special thanks to Live RC as well for helping us out with the overlays and everything like that. And we will be on liverc.com on their main page underneath the Blue Ridge Nationals. We will be on mods pages on Facebook and YouTube, so make sure you like, subscribe, and we will be streaming to the main SRS page, Blue Ridge Nationals, on Facebook, and we'll be streaming to Twitch as well under Mod Live Media if you guys want to go over and like and subscribe on that as well. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for kind of tuning in right now. We're just about to get out of here. We need to get something to eat, and I need to get my truck together. So my engine should have just came in today. We have to ship everything ahead of time, so car comes in the plane with me, but you have to take out the tanks and the engine, or the tank and the engine, beforehand, and ship that ahead of time, just for the simple fact that we don't want the TSA to jack our stuff, since there's gasoline in it. So hasn't been a problem. I actually got just an engine on there, but it was fully rebuilt. So hopefully all will go well this weekend. Should be a lot of fun. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you share the feed, guys. Like, subscribe, everything like that, so you know when we go live, as it'll say Mod Goes Live. Make sure you follow, and it should be a good weekend. So we'll sign off with you right now. Tune in tomorrow for a little bit of practice. We'll kind of go around the pits as people are signing up. Not too much. I don't think too much coverage tomorrow. We're kind of just it's practice, and then we will get into the main meat of the coverage, coming into qualifying and into the main events on Sunday, which you will get the most follow cams on that. We will have a lot of follow cam probably on Saturday for more of the higher ones and stuff that's interesting, and then kind of get a feel of the event on Saturday for you guys out there. So thank you once again for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe all those pages where the live feed will be, and spread around so we can give more coverage for live RC coverage in general, and that we get people into the hobby. So thank you, guys. Visit modspeedshop.com for any goodies, as well as beachrc.com, one of our sponsors, and Live RC as well. Special thanks to them. So thank you once again, guys. We're going to get out of here. We're going to get something to eat, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.